And I just want to share, because most times I've written on evangelism, you encounter young people that are trying to explain to you how it's difficult to live without that. But I want to say, and there's also one case of a young boy I met that he said that it's not possible for him to stay a week without having to commit one or two sexual immorality in that particular week. And of course, it looks like it's a normal thing to some and to many. But unfortunately, this is really a very big challenge when it comes to the normal outcome and even performance of some of these candidates. I just want to share this to some persons that I think I've shared it with some persons. Yes, I prefer sharing this one rather than coming to tell you how that I fell one day and God now helped me to stand. Yes, because most times you see some persons share that, and of course, but it looks like it's not relevant if you have God have also helped you not to have fallen on a particular occasion, and God is still helping you to date. It seems like it's not that important for you to share. So I prefer to also share this one. So I want to share that I stayed on campus, University of Port Harcourt, for over 12 years, and I didn't have to get down to become so intimate with someone, or to have to commit sexual immorality with someone at any point. And that is not because I'm a different person, or that's how I was. But first of all, it's a decision, and secondly, God helped me to achieve that. But why I'm saying this is because there are some persons, their outcome, the result, even their performance that they eventually come out with from the university is as a result of something that happened to them, and they now lose hold of themselves. There's a case that happened one particular occasion. We went for evangelism. We encountered a young girl. That particular day, she opened up, because just looking at her, she was so devastated. But she opened up to us because that day she had already made up her mind that she was going to take her life, because she didn't know how to share the news to her family, to her parents, and the rest. So because what happened is that was her first time, and she contracted HIV. A whole good number of persons, students, to get down with this, contract one STD or the other as a result of this. And some of them, it affects them so much that it tells down to their result and performance and their total outcome from the university. What I'm saying is that this young girl, God used us to speak to her, and till today she is still alive. Why I'm saying this is that there are some persons that feel like it's not possible to live without these things. It's not possible to live without getting yourself entangled in one way or the other in sexual immorality. So I want you to know this, that it is very possible. It is very, very possible. And as long as you believe God, as long as you trust God, as long as you hold on to God, as long as you get committed, you make decisions, you get committed to things that allows you to win the flesh, because these things are fruits. There are things that they are fruits of the flesh. And this according to book of Galatians chapter 5 verse 20, yes, it talks about that. Verse 16 says that the desires of the flesh and that of the spirit are in conflict. So it is very possible to live above fornication, immorality on campus. Yes, I went through University of Port Harcourt. I'm speaking now because I have the experience, and I spent a whole number of years, over 10 years, on campus for my BSc and then MBBS. So I can categorically tell you that yes, it's not easy, but if you make the decision, you will be able to overcome that. And when you do, you'll be happy you did, because I trust that the God's plan for you is that you stand, and not that you rise and fall. But peradventure you are falling, you can as well rise up and remain standing. And God will help you, because Proverbs chapter 24 verse 16 says, even if the righteous man falls 7 times, he does what? He doesn't remain on the ground. He stands up, what? And he keeps moving. So as long as you are willing to stand up and you want to keep moving, God will help you. God is the one that keeps you from falling. There's also that premise, there's also that ground whereby he keeps you from falling. According to the book of Jude chapter 1 verse 24, he is able to keep you from falling. So trust God, and you will be that vessel that God has predestined you to be, to his glory. In Jesus' name.